Michael Burke, empower your voice, secure your future. And I'm running in Dublin Bay North, so please give me a number one. So now I have the time because it's raining. I want to talk about Section 8 on my flyer, which is the highest energy bills in Europe and why. So big tech data centres are massively in Ireland and they're using 40% of all electricity produced. And they're not paying for it. Because they say they pay for it, but we give that many grants, so it's a paper transaction. Now, why have we got the highest electricity in Europe when it's state-owned and it's also owned by the trade unions? Now, I think that's wrong. So, yeah, the companies come here. We're like shareholders, the Irish people, but they get no dividends. They don't pay any. They don't pay hardly any tax. It's supposed to be 12%. It's not even 2%, and they don't pay ESB bills. Now, they're not going to other countries to do this because the other countries would make them pay for their electricity bills. Now, every time your bill goes up, the electricity union in question, their workers there get extra money because they're all linked in because they own 5% of the company. Now, I'm not against ESB workers getting dividends, but they're getting it out of the exploitation of the user of the ESB in Ireland, which is all Irish people. So there's no need for Irish electricity to be the highest in Europe. Now, these companies store all this information from around the world, and it's not just pictures of your mother and father, and then they sell the information from that. And we don't get a cut of that, although we pay for everything. We're unpaid shareholders, and I think we should get a cut of that. And I think they should pay their ESB bills and pay a decent amount of tax like everyone, because it's really insulting now to Irish people that they have the highest electricity bills in Europe. These companies are using 40% of it, and I think that's wrong. So I want fairness for the Irish consumer. Thank you, Michael Burke.